tell you when we're live.
Tell me when we're birthday. Tell me when we're birthday.
Hello, everyone. Are you ready for a sneak peek? It's happening tonight. Welcome to Sunday Night Live with Angie here with me. It's not just me. You get Angie too. Welcome. What are you and you, but especially you, grateful for on this 1st of December, the first number one of December? Tell me about it.
How is it that? How is it December 1st already?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know, Angie. I don't know.
It's insane.
It is crazy that we are already. It is here. We're here at the 1st of December. Hey, Carrie in Florida, Heather in Iowa, Jessica over the border. How are you all tonight?
Harry, are you as cold as I am? I'm freezing today. I'm freezing today.
Oh, make us feel bad for you, Angie. Make us feel bad. Let us get out the violins.
I
How
know.
cold is it in Florida?
I don't know. I don't even know. See, Carrie says freezing.
Yeah, I was just on with my sister in Texas, and you know what she had to do this week?
Turn the heat on?
She turned off the air conditioning. She turned off the air conditioning. She did have the fireplace on one day this weekend, but she turned off the air conditioning. Hey, Aaron. Yes, we want to know, Angie, what's the actual... You and Carrie are both complaining how cold it is in Florida.
51.
51.
51.
It wasn't even a high of 51 today.
Almost my age.
Carrie, you're so much younger than that. You're not that old, Angie.
I wish.
Your heat is on. Well, we're going to turn the heat on today, Carrie. We're going to turn the heat on. You're going to like the heat we're throwing tonight.
Oh
you
my
are going to like this special edition.
Heather, it was 19.
19, yes, when we took the dog out this morning. It's funny how Heather takes out the dog, Cassandra takes out the dog in the morning. I mean,
not me.
Later, I do final takeout.
Leonard takes Muttley. Miss April's on with us today too.
And I bet you it's colder in Nebraska than it is in Florida.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't talked to April today, but I emailed her, but she didn't reply. That's okay.
Well, darn.
You know, I mean,
must be ignore Neil Sunday.
Ignore Neil Sunday, and just to think it was a yes day earlier. It was a yes day
earlier. It's secondhand Sunday. I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend with Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, secondhand Sunday today.
Secondhand Sunday.
Cyber tomorrow.
It has been an amazing. It has been an amazing. We've been hearing from so many stores how the accumulation. You know, Angie, I always hate looking at one day.
I know.
This is a special time of year in retail and resale. And so looking at these individual days does matter. It does matter. And but the collective is up. The collective, everybody is saying when you look at the whole, you know, people might complain that Friday wasn't as good or Saturday wasn't as good or Sunday, but the collective was up. The collective was up is the feedback that I have been getting as I have been hearing from everybody today. Hey, Zach, how are you?
Zach and Dawn and Susie, look at you guys.
Look at you guys. We are getting all over the place tonight. This is awesome.
Should we show them what we're doing?
Should we show them what we're doing? I thought we were just here for a dance party.
No, that's April's job.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's April's thing.
That is April's thing. That's her thing.
That's her lane. That's April's lane. And I don't cross into April's lane.
That is good.
Not on this one, anyway.
Oh, I mean, people have told me I've got the moves like Jagger.
Yeah, no. Please, people, tell him he doesn't have the moves like Jagger.
Okay, So what did we bring all these people here tonight to hear about, to see, to find out what excitement that we have for Secondhand Sunday? What excitement do you want to talk about tonight, Angie, that you are hijacking my normally very tame, very calm, more ish than 8 show? And tonight we were more 8 than ish. We were 8. We were 8 tonight.
8 tonight.
And we were 8 tonight because you're having like a takeover.
Yes, I am taking over.
You are taking over. I'll shut up.
Are you guys ready? So I'm going to share my screen because I want to show you what is happening with next level.
Take it to the next level.
Let's take it to the next level. Let's see if I can find it first. Whoa. I gotta fix something. Whoa.
Okay, I'll go back to dance moves.
Oh, I'm hurrying.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I'll stop dancing.
Thank you. Okay. Can you see the screen?
I can see it.
Okay.
What's more important, they can see it.
Yes, they can see it. Everybody can see it. So part of the things that we have been working on at Next Level is redoing our website just to make it easier for you when you log in. So the front cover page, all of the pages look a little different. Information's still there. If you didn't know, by the way, we do have a blog where we write a lot of great stuff. So check that out sometime. But what I really want to get into is your program. If you are a member of the Next Level Resale program.
Hey, Julie and Ellen have shown up tonight. How are you?
Hey, if you're a member of the Next Level Resale membership program, you're going to see some changes starting tonight after we get off of this show. But we want to show you right now what is happening, what we're doing to make it different. But first I got to find it because I have a lot more stuff on my screen. Access now. Okay. Ta-da! Here is the new and improved Next Level Resale Academy. So we are taking away the concept of Crusader and Gladiator and Knight. And we are going with the Next Level Resale Academy. And we are going with the Next Level Resale Academy Plus. So it's the NLRA program. And
what will I do with my shield and my sword?
You know, you can hang that on the wall.
Okay.
You can hang that on the wall as a memory of what Next Level Resale has done in the past. But now we are moving forward. It's time to do progress over perfection, moving small incremental steps, and making things easier for everybody.
I like easier.
Making things easier to find in the program. So we have in the Next Level Resale Academy NLRA over 100 lessons. We are at 117 lessons right now.
And counting, and they're growing.
And we just keep adding. And we wanted to make sure, because we know a lot of people we're having problems finding things and just accessing things.
Getting to where they wanted to be when they needed it.
Exactly.
You know, you knew it was there, but where did you go?
Where do we go? So I'm going to just give you a really quick, brief overview of what the Next Level Resale Academy is. And then we're going to go into the NLRA Plus Academy. Plus. Up here real quick, you can see as I move across the top of the screen, you have your dashboard, which is where we are right now. Categories, which is like human resources, marketing, promotions, financial, all of that, our announcements, and our library.
Can you slide down just a little bit, Angie, so we can see the category part?
Yeah. You mean right here?
Yeah, they just weren't seeing that you were talking, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. But they're up, you can go up top here as well and click on this
Okay.
tab, and you can see all of it's just a different view of it. But importantly, when you come in, you've got the dashboard and they are all right here for you to go through. And I'll go through those in a minute, but I want to start on the left-hand column, your sidebar. If you see right here where it has my name and it tells me I have 4 lessons of 117 completed. So then you can see my picture and then this pink circle. It's going to be a full pink circle as I go through the program. It's going to keep building to surround my face. So you can see your progress on how you're doing. As I keep going down the left-hand side, I can click in here and go into the most recent module. I just realized I forgot to turn that on. But the last thing that we have uploaded will be in that box. You just click there and it will take you to that most recent module. So if you aren't sure what we've done, you can go right there, the most recent. But if you want to go to the master list, and this is everything by number in numerical order. And you guys, if you have any questions, need me to clarify anything, just drop it in the comments and we'll answer your questions as we go. But a lot of people have asked us for forms like the injured, like an employee's hurt on duty, a customer's been injured in the store, a general photo release form, as well as our event planning worksheets and our event planning review. So we put those at the top just so they're a quick find. Excuse me. But as you go through the module list here, it's just 1 through 117. And if there's a download, you just click on the download, it takes you right to it. You can click right here and it will take you right into the lesson. So this is one way you can just go and kind of just see, if you're not sure what the very last one was, you can scroll all the way to the bottom, and it was about expectations, impulse buy, storytelling. So it's all right in there for you to do by numerical order. Let me scroll down, go back onto the dashboard. This is one of the parts right here on the left-hand side is where people were having problems finding them. So all of the graphics are now on your sidebar. So it's going to sit right here. So when you click onto it, like month and day graphics, you can come into here. Some of them are templates and some of them are just downloads. If they're a template, you can click on it and it will take you to the template page in Canva so you can edit the template. So you can change the color. Maybe your color is green, so you want an orange for Heather. Not orange, orange and purple for Heather in Deja Vu. So she can change this to be her colors just by going in there and editing the template. You do have to have Canva Pro for some of the elements in here in order for it to work. But if it doesn't have a download, you're just going to right click and save image. And I don't know if you can see that as I do that on my screen. Can you see that? Yep. So you can just save image as and then download it, but you can't change anything if you do it that way. But there's I think there's over 700 and some graphics in this graphics library between all of these. So if you're stuck on something to post for the day, or if you want to plan things out ahead of time, come in here. There's just so much to look at. If you go into like random graphics,
Mary Ann, who's been a long time member, Angie, is like, whoa, this is so easy to utilize. And she was a member before there was an NLR, you know?
Yeah, she was way back.
When we were just, you know, yeah, we were just, you know,
So some of these pages will be changing, so it's easier to navigate as we work through it. So if I click on small business, there's just some small business ones. Thank you for your support of our small but mighty business. So it's all in here that you can, again, some are templates, some are just downloads. But you guys take advantage of these, use these, because I know it can be hard sometimes to think of graphics, what to talk about, what to use.
It's overwhelming, Angie. I mean, it's just overwhelming. Like today. I mean, today, you know, was Secondhand Sunday. Yes. But it's like you wake up today and it's like, it's overwhelming to be a store owner. It's hard. It's not
Yeah.
for the faint of heart. It is hard, but this makes it so much easier because you have it so well organized and you have it so easy to access.
Right. That was the whole goal, is to make things easier for you. So the other thing you can do is once you start, like this box here will say start course, but it says resume for me because I've already been in it. I'm going to come back to this box, but remember this save your favorites box. Remember that because it's really, really important. You can
Hey,
come into
great to have you here. Glad you were able to be here live. Are you still on vacation?
vacation.
He was in the sunshine and his view looked really sweet. You'd be
Nice,
jealous of his view.
nice. When you first come into the program, you guys come in here and watch the welcome from Neil and I and the instant launch guide. I'm going kind of fast. It's going to walk you through how to do everything all over again, where to do your settings, how to change your credit card when it expires, things like that. But it's all going to be right here in your dashboard. So if I'm going to go back to my dashboard, so you can see each topic: personal development, financial, human resources. Like this one says there's 26 lessons of 330 minutes worth of time. 8 lessons for 123 minutes, 51 lessons in the HR. So I'm going to go into HR and just to show you what it looks like. So these are all the lessons under human resources. If it's a series, it'll say series down the left-hand side. But like you can come in here and let's say that you are working on, I'm going to scroll down. You're working on hiring because that's something that a lot of people are really needing to do, is hire people. So go through this series. And if let's say you want to go into the interview section, what kind of questions you can ask, how to do it a little bit differently so that you're not using questions that everybody can Google. What questions are they going to ask me in an interview? A lot of people do that, but be a little bit different. So if I click here,
some days I'd just be happy if they Googled it.
right? Some kind of answer, good answer. This, if I click here, we'll just play the lesson on it. You can see that it's 26:56 long. Right here in the middle, once you have completed your lesson, you want to hit complete lesson. So I'm going to hit that. And I'm going to say, I want to make sure that I don't forget this because I'm in the middle of hiring. I want this to be in the forefront of what we're working on. So I'm going to add this to my favorites. Okay, we're just going to add favorite. And I'll show you where that's going to show up. It's going to tell me I have 2 downloads. One is the transcription. Every single lesson in the NLRA and NLRA Plus has a transcription for the video that's attached. Okay, because we know sometimes you might just want to skim through it. And it also has the hiring, the interview questions, the interview packet is also a download. So these are your 2 downloads right here. It tells you. Again, this is me. I've completed 4 of 117, so 3%. Previous lesson, the next lesson, if I wanted to go forward. But here is also a summary of the lesson for part 9 interviews of hiring. So if there's something that I want to do, like, oh, I see this importance of skills testing during interviews and I want to know, okay, what skills testing? I can go between 8:20 and 17:26 in that video, find it, and just watch maybe that section of it.
So kind of like the Cliff Notes version of what we're covering. I mean, for those of us, let me rephrase that. For those of us old enough to know what Cliff Notes are, I mean, I guess I'm aging myself.
You are aging us. Do they even?
I am aging myself a little bit, but yeah, I mean, the summary, it also jogs my memory, because when you do save this lesson as a favorite, Angie, and I need to go back to it, sometimes I just need the summary to remind me of that important detail, like, oh yeah, we want to do a skills assessment,
right?
And that was in that lesson.
Right, exactly.
because it's hard. It's hard to work on. No joking, folks. When you guys join this and you guys choose to work on your business, it's hard. It is hard. And making it simpler is how we take ourselves to the next level, so you can take yourself to the next level.
Exactly. And you'll see that each lesson has action items. So the action items are things that you should be working on: implement the scoring sheets, prepare job-specific skills tests, send acknowledgement letters to unsuccessful candidates. And the next lesson is choosing and onboarding new hires, and then mark the lesson as complete. When you mark that lesson as complete, it starts that pink circle around your face, around your avatar. So it's just kind of fun to see the progress you make as you go through the program. Excuse me for this stupid cough. I can't get rid of it. Marianne, I'm still working on it. So if I go back to the dashboard, you guys, remember I marked it as my favorite and I marked it as lesson complete. If I go back to the dashboard, now I now have 5 of 117 completed. My little pink circle started going a little bit farther. And right here at the very top is hiring part 9 interviews. I saved it as my favorite, so it's always going to be at the top of your dashboard so that you're not going to lose it. It's not going to get buried. But let's say that you're done hiring. You've hired your person and you don't need this to be at the top anymore. You can just click on it, unclick add to favorite, so then it's not hot pink anymore.
Yeah, I mean it. And granted, I love the hot pink.
Yep.
As the color of the group. But yeah, Susie, the format, it doesn't only look amazing and much easier to navigate, it is. And it is truly designed with simplicity. How do we simplify this and make it simpler moving forward? Because we're not just a box of lessons and we're done. Okay, we're always adding based on your needs and topics that are fresh, and I wanted to say fresh and fruity. That's not the right word, but timely. We're doing things that matter in your business. Okay, and even if they're not mattering to you right now, when it does, that lesson, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay, and that's the same with the lessons. Okay, and you're like, that lesson's been here for 2 years, but you weren't ready for it. And when you are, it is amazing. And it is amazing that it is there for you.
Exactly.
I just love the way Angie and April have made it so easy to navigate, so easy to follow, so organized. Love to take some credit for this, but it is all them. I approved the expense of the new template for the website. I did do that.
You had a big part of it, because so when you go into I separated out the marketing from the promotions, so you can come in here and find if you want to do Santa Secret Sale or Candy Cane Cash. You can come in here and here are all your templates. There's no video for this promo idea. It's just all the templates that you need: Facebook cover, the scratch off cards, postcard size, everything you need right there. Candy Cane Cash, if you want to do that, everything you need right there. Again, these are templates so that you can again go into Canva, but if you have to, you're probably going to have Canva Pro to do a lot of the changes. But Canva Pro is really a great thing to have. So it's just an easy way for you to do a promotion. And we're going to start adding more and more and more in here with all the templates. So, and we know that it's easier for you to do with templates rather than just having the graphic, because we want you to be able to personalize them. So you're going to start seeing more of those show up. You're going to see a lot of things start turning from just plain graphics to templates as we work through it. It was just impossible to get, like I said, I think 700 or so graphics turned into templates, but we're working on it.
You're doing an amazing job, and it shows, because everybody is commenting, Angie, on how amazing this is, and and how you have taken the complex and really simplified it. So kudos to you in April on the hard work that you did with that.
Thank you. This will change. I forgot to change this out too. But this will be when we put those announcements, like today we put out to the Gladiators Crusaders an announcement that we were going live. So any of those announcements will start populating into your program under the announcements. Library is your library of all the different things that you've got in your program. If you are went to an MIH, Make It Happen, you'll see that workshop in there. You'll see the old Crusader, old Gladiator. But what I want to tell you guys is this old Crusader, this Crusader Forum, the Gladiator Council, and your current Crusader and Gladiators will be going away. Okay. And it's just going to make it a lot easier in your life.
Right. The stuff doesn't go away, but
Library to not have all of this old stuff sitting there. So the stuff is not going away. We transferred everything from Crusaders and Gladiators into the new program. So you don't have to worry about it going away. The only thing that it is going to do, and there's no way we could get around this, is anything that you marked as complete, it's not going to be marked as complete in the new program. But all the information is in there for you. So it's just so much easier, you guys. I think.
Yeah, the benefits versus losing some completes. I think you're still gonna love on Angie and April for it. I think you're still gonna love on them. And if there's something you don't like, blame me and complain.
If you are a Momentum member, for those who know what Momentum is, that was the very first program that I started way back in 2020. This Momentum will not go away. It will still sit there, but all the old Gladiator and Gladiator Council, Crusader program, all the old stuff, that will be gone, but we're not going to take it out of your program until December 15th. So if there's anything that you want to look at and think, okay, I want to some people might want to make a list of this is all the things that they've completed so they can go into the new one and just start marking them as complete.
Right. But as Kelly said, Angie, it's actually a good thing to force them to listen to some of the lessons again. And I would argue, at least look at the summaries, Kelly. I know how busy you are. I know how busy it is to run a store. But at least if you are looking at the summaries for a given lesson and you're like, oh, I got that, or no, I want to re-listen to that, that is so valuable. We understand how valuable your time is, but the whole idea in this was to make it simpler and to make it so that you could find what you need when you need it. When you're having that issue, when you're having that hiring issue, and you're like, there's got to be a better way, you hop in and you hop into the hiring module. When you're trying to create an event for the spring and you're like, I know there's got to be a better way, you hop into that. I mean, even as we recapped, because it's always an Angie rule, okay? I'm throwing Angie under the bus here a lot tonight, but it's an Angie rule to recap your events. And so even tonight for my own stores, as we were recapping this weekend, I mean, you have a trio of events. You have Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Secondhand Sunday all together. And as we look back, as we were talking tonight and reflecting on the successes of this weekend, okay, because it was a very successful weekend, and quite honestly, I wasn't sure that we'd obtain the success that we had last year. Okay, to be being entirely honest, I was surprised at our success last year, and we exceeded that. But the biggest thing that as we reflected on that was the planning that we did, okay, for the events this weekend, both internally in the way that we communicated it to our customers, okay, is what led to the rise in money in the register. Okay, all that planning, and as we look forward, we actually use this to springboard yet 2 more events. Okay, and so I'm like, okay, this is going to be really great because we did all this planning. And that is why this is so important. And it's also why it's important to unpack it afterwards. But Angie, that's in all the stuff we teach on that. So we practice what we preach, and we do. So amazing job, Angie. Amazing job.
Thank you. You'll also see when you're in the library, it tells you to resume course, exactly where you left off. So it's just kind of, there's all these little things in here that it's just a matter of getting in here and playing around. And then, so I'm going to go back in here because I want to show, I forgot to show something and I got to think about where it is. So let's say I'm in the month and day graphics, just to let you know that this is here, if you get confused. So let's say that you're in here and you want to go back to your program. This right here, this right now it says use the back arrow. You can use the back arrow, but if you click on here, it gives you the option of the NLRA or the NLRA plus. If you click one and you are not a member of it, it will just tell you you don't have permission. So, but we wanted to make it easy rather than having to duplicate all of this stuff. So don't get confused when you see these two things. It's just picking the program that you're in. So, Neil, any questions on the NLRA?
No, I think it's great, Angie. I think it is great. It allows me to work on my business at my own pace, to step through things as I need them. And it's there to be an amazing resource for me as I work through and do the work on myself and on my team and on my business. It's an amazing tool. It's really a huge, it's really launching at things to the next level. I mean, it really, and part of it is because not because we didn't know better, but we just didn't know how amazing this program was going to become. When we go back 4 years, when we started developing this, to envision that we'd have all these lessons and to have all this content and to continue to be adding to it, because most things they just stop adding. They create a box and this is our box. Okay, we are constantly adding and updating, and to my chagrin sometimes, okay, because Angie's pushing me, okay.
Just wait.
She needs to nudge just a little bit. It's a lovely nudge, but this is how we grow, and this is really a huge advancement for what we've created. So I'm excited about it, Angie.
Right. So Rose just asked for a quick recap. So Rose, we are getting rid of Crusader and Gladiator, and everything is going to the Next Level Resale Academy, the NLRA or the NLRA plus. And so we're going to get into the NLRA plus here in just a second. And no, Heather, we are never going to let you stop learning. Never. We've always
never. And we do that to ourselves. We are always learning. So we are always taking classes. We are always doing things to advance our own knowledge.
Right. I'm in the middle of a class right now that it's like blowing me away. But so the Next Level Resale Academy, the plain NLRA, is a self-guided, self-paced program. Okay. But what we've done is we've realized that because some people want the self-paced, and we also know that some people want a little bit more. So you can choose kind of where you're going to go. But we are going to, now I'm going to show you the Next Level Resale Academy Plus, NLRA Plus. So the NLRA Plus is the NLRA program plus some extra, right? So
wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more. And this is one of the most important things that I am so excited about, and I hope you guys are too, because you all know that you've had April along for this ride, but a lot of people have not utilized April as their accountability coach. Some people are, I don't know if it's not intimidated, but they're just a little timid to reach out to April. And April is such a great, amazing resource for you. So we have upped our game in not only what we're doing, but April's doing too. So let me show you. In the NLRA Plus program, you have accountability with April, where you actually will schedule your accountability session with April. So you can come in here, and we have got 4 sessions already set out for you. Okay, so if you are an NLRA Plus member, you have access to this where you can go in here and schedule time with April. Every single time that you meet with her, you will have an accountability kind of a lesson, something that she's going to go over with you to help keep you on track. And you'll also talk about your goals and what you're working on. And she's going to be checking in and being like, how's it going? She does it with me every week. And she does it with Neil too. And she's going to do it with you if you're in the NLRA Plus program. So you can go in here and pick a date and time. So she's got them all scheduled out. It's 30 minutes with April. And Ellen, good question. Hold that thought for just a couple of seconds, a couple minutes, and we'll get back to you. So this is where you can come in here and schedule your time with April. Again, 30 minutes. You'll talk with her. You'll do a lesson. You'll download a worksheet. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. I gotta just say.
It is, and it's very, and it adds a level of structure. It adds a level, schedule an entire class with it. Okay, it adds a level of structure and accountability, which many of you crazy store owners need. And you need, and that's not crazy in a bad way. It is crazy in that your schedules are crazy and everything else. I mean, Angie and I even do it to ourselves. When we have it on the calendar, it happens. Okay. Okay. If it's someday isn't a day on the calendar. Okay. Someday isn't a day in a month. It's not a day in a week. It's not a day on your calendar. Okay. But if you actually put it on the calendar, it happens. Your goals move forward. The things you want to get done move forward. Quite honestly, that's how this whole change happened. Was through a series of planned and scheduled meetings and planning sessions to make this happen. Okay, crazy store owners. Well, Carmela, you're special. And not just because your mama said so. I love you, Carmela. I love you, Carmela.
So another good thing about the accountability is that, you know, you can put notes in here, and you can send April a note in shared notes, and you can have your own private notes that she doesn't see. You've got resources. There'll be some things in there. We just haven't put them in there yet, but there's so much in there, and you'll see that we want you to do, or she wants you to do, watch this lesson, and take an assessment just to get information from you. So you make the most of your time together every month. So it's just such a great program. It's so different. It really has gone to the next level in the accountability part.
Absolutely. It's exciting. I'm excited. April's excited. Yes, Rose, we're still going to continue to do in-person workshops, but this keeps it going all the time. You really need these things to keep yourself focused and moving forward all the time. We love doing the workshops. We love the in-person interaction. But to keep you going all year long, and we're working on more workshops because there's been demand for it. But this keeping these lessons in an organized way, keeping it going so that you can actually be working all along and have that nudge and have that accountability is just so important. We have been working so hard on it because we know and we've seen what the success path looks like. What success looks like with you store owners. So we're so excited about it.
Right. So you can see that everything else here is the same in the middle, right? All your categories. But if you look here at Zoom recordings, it shows that there's a lesson. What we're doing is every month we are having at least one, could be more, live Zoom check-ins, it's insight strategies, whatever our topic is that we want to like check in with you guys about, Q&A, let you guys ask us questions.
Yeah, live Q&A of Angie and I. Sometimes, occasionally, as we do them more frequently, it may just be one of us, but we will have at least one check-in a month, if not more. Okay, where it'll be a live Zoom, and you'll be live on the Zoom. It won't be like this, where you can type things into the chat. You'll be able to come on live with us, or you'll be able to chat. Either way, you'll be able to come right on the screen with your question, your concern. In the Academy Plus, okay? It'll be a direct part of it, and it'll be scheduled. And our first one's scheduled the 17th, Angie?
Yep, December 17th at 1 o'clock Eastern. So you'll just come in here, click on this link.
It will be recorded if that time doesn't work for you. It will be recorded. Like all our other lessons, there'll be the summary of it in here as well.
Yep,
that will get put in here. So you will have that. Susie wants me to talk louder.
Oh my gosh, you love
Okay.
Susie.
I have to talk louder for Susie. Susie, all I can say is maybe go out and come back in because I think it's just you. I think it's just you. Nobody else is complaining about sound so far, so maybe close Facebook and reopen it. Or I can talk louder because I've been told I can be loud.
Please don't. So you guys, so that's the pretty much the main differences of what you see in the program itself. So the Next Level Resale Academy Plus has the accountability sessions with April that you schedule, and it has the live Zooms that we're going to be doing. So it's more guided. We're going to be walking you through a lot more things than we have been in the past because we know that we need to do that. There's also some other things. Neil, do you have that list that you want to?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get priority support. You're going to get early access to and priority access to our latest programs and trainings. You're going to get them in Plus. You're going to see that you're going to get them first. Okay, Plus is about hopping to the front of the line. Okay, not only do you get these extra things, but you get these things first. Okay, and we are there we are walking hand in hand with you. That is the big difference. Is you have somebody holding your hand with you, versus the self-paced, which is fine for some store owners. Just need that. They want to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning doing their thing at their own pace. Or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's fine. It is there. That is why we've done this. If you are in the Gladiator program, you'll automatically move to Plus, which many of you existing members are in the Gladiator program. You're automatically going to move to Plus. If you are in the Crusader or in the Momentum Founding Member program. So some people are grandmothered into the Momentum program. Okay, will come into the NLR Academy, not into the Plus. But all the details, everyone will get. And some people are even actually at a higher rate, and your rate will come down. Some people, because some of the rates will actually go down. and Lou, I know your rate's going to come down.
Lou's going to come down.
Yep. More money, but tell your friends. Get your neighbor to join up the street. Get your neighbor to join. With the money you're saving, because your prices are going to come down.
Yeah, hold on.
If you're not a member, now is a great time to join. All the information is up on the website. Can you take us to that page, Angie? Where?
Yeah. April, real quick, can you check the Facebook page of people who want to be in it, want to join? I know we just got a request for somebody, so if you could do that for me. Yes, sorry, I'm coming there. I gotta think about where I'm going. Hold on.
But everyone that is an existing member will get a link to what will it actually say? They'll
Going to be
receive an access email tonight for their program.
for an
You'll
offer. It's gonna say that you've been granted an offer. So you want to accept the offer that you have been granted.
awesome.
Okay,
And
yeah.
this is how it rates out. So again, if you are a gladiator now, you will automatically migrate to the NLRA Plus program. And if you are a Crusader now or a Momentum founding member, you will go into the NLRA self-paced. But any questions you have, just reach out to us or April, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. Your old programs will exist till December 15th, as they are. But honestly, the way everything's set up in the new, you're going to be like, I just bring on the new. Just bring on the new. It's so organized and so setting. And if you are so that is what's happening. I'm so excited. And if you are not a member, what are you waiting for? What if you are not a member, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Okay, with the way we upped our game, what are you waiting for?
Come join us.
Okay, come join us, bring your team. We can get your managers into the program or key leadership staff if you have a staff that you want to have access. We can get them access as well. Just reach out to us or April. And it is going to be amazing. We are so excited about this. But give us feedback as you look at it, as you use it. If there's something that you say, this is awesome, but you know what would be better is if you did this, or if this was over here, let us know. If you don't tell us, we don't know. So we are not mind readers.
Right, because the reason we changed it, you guys, is because we had people saying that it's too hard. It was too hard to navigate, and so we knew that. It just took a little while for us to get it all reformatted and everything. And so, that's what we want to do is we want to take your feedback, make the program better, keep pushing it forward, keep taking it to the next level, keep adding topics. So if there's topics that you have that you want to hear us talking about, just drop us a line. Sorry about this again. But here's the other thing is I know some of you may want to, technically you are a Crusader and you may want to be in the Plus. If you want to be in that, just send us an email saying you'd rather be there. Because we want to make sure that we put everybody where they really want to be.
Yeah, and there's an upgrade path to everything. So you don't have to cancel and restart and everything else. We can put together a different offer so you can do that. So it's not a big deal. We can get you migrated to the program that you want that fits what you're doing. So and the way that you're growing. So but this is really going to be an amazing opportunity to springboard you into 2025 and beyond. 2025 and beyond, Angie. We're springing there.
2025, you guys, this is insanity. How can
yes.
you get ready, right? So you guys, what questions do you have? Do you have questions?
Are there any questions that we haven't answered? I mean, I know we have covered so much tonight. And again, like this, there'll be a summary available. I mean, we keep all this stuff. We have all these tools in place so that we can summarize it and do. And this video and recording will be available afterwards. So everything will be there so you can rewatch it. You can do and have all the amazing stuff.
Right? I know. So crazy.
Yes, I get that a lot, Carmela. But when I stop, Carmela, it's all over. When I stop, it's all over. Don't
Yeah.
forget, for those of you that are attended Make It Happen Empower in Orlando, we have a Zoom tomorrow, right, Angie? What time do we have?
We do. The Zoom tomorrow, I want to say is at 2 o'clock.
I think it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock sounds right.
That's my guess. That is my guess.
I'm flipping over to take a double check. Yeah,
Okay.
2 o'clock tomorrow. We're covering sell-through. Oh, and that's the one where I get to throw paint.
You get to throw paint at the wall.
I
Yeah.
get to throw paint at the wall tomorrow at 2.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a Zoom link for that. Check your email. It'll
Yeah.
be on Zoom. For those that attended, Make It Happen. Because of the hurricane, we're doing these recording sessions. This is, or there'll be a recording of it and it'll be live. So if you can't join us at 2 o'clock tomorrow, it will be recorded as well. But check your email for the link, Ellen. The email already gone out with that, or it goes out tomorrow, Angie?
There was one that went out, was it last week when we rescheduled? But there will be another one that will go out,
There'll be a reminder email tomorrow.
reminder email. Yeah.
Sometime between tonight and 2 o'clock tomorrow, there'll be a reminder email about it with the Zoom link. But I get to throw paint tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that.
You better ask Cassandra if you can.
So it's going to be an exciting Zoom. It's really a lot of fun. It was developed, that presentation, Angie and I went back and forth on a lot, and she's like, huh, explain this to me. And she's like, huh? Explain that again. And can you?
Carmela, you can.
Well, you've got some space to throw some paint at, Carmela. So yes, you're gonna need to throw a lot of paint. But yes, it is I love this presentation because it really is about boosting and goosing your sales. And I am all about goosing it, and I'm going to show you how to use paint to goose your sales. Okay.
Yeah.
And
help us.
Hey, this is what you signed up for, Angie.
I know, and I loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it.
So
yeah.
That's what we got for you tonight. Any questions, reach out to April, reach out to Angie, throw an email to hello@nextlevelresale. We're here to help you get to your next level. And then secret, your next level after that. Your next level after that.
Just gonna keep going. So you guys make sure that you check your email. You're gonna get one from us in the next little bit, if you're already a member, to accept the offer. Once you accept the offer, you will have the new formatted program, either Next Level Resale Academy or Next Level Resale Academy Plus. And again, if you go through it, you have questions, just reach out and to hello@nextlevelresale or April@nextlevelresale. April, is there anything that we missed that you can think of that we have talked about that I might have missed talking about or explaining? And I'm watching
we also have it all on the website. So, but any questions at all, anything that comes up, we are here. Well, after this, I might be here, but
Yeah. Neil, did you have anything that you want to talk about outside of this?
Outside of this, no. Keep your focus on sales, keep your focus on your customers. This is an amazing holiday season. People are spending like crazy. We're seeing people spending. I know it's crazy. I'm gonna talk absolute absurdity here, Angie. People have been out spending cash. Cash money.
I did.
Okay. Yeah, you did. And lots of people like you did this weekend.
Yeah.
Cash deposits were up over credit, not exceeding credit card, but they reduced the percentage of credit cards because people spent cash. So be there for your customers, be there for your community, and make it an amazing holiday season.
Yep.
Put your jingle and sprinkle on. It's the holliest jolly Neil of the year.
Yes. And if you need some quick, fun promotions, Candy Cane Cash, Secret Santa Sale, roll the dice, shake the present for roll the dice. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do between now and the end of the year. And don't forget that between Christmas and New Year's, Neil, you were telling us that that's going to be a busy spending period.
Between Christmas and New Year's, when Christmas falls in the middle of the week like it does this year, okay, the period between Christmas and New Year's is typically a very busy retail spending time, in-person retail. So be ready for it. Have your stores ready for it. Be ready to cha-ching your registers.
Yep, have that inventory. Don't forget to push gift cards.
Yes, gift cards as well too. Make it amazing. You know what? This video and everything we talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, and ring the bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody run a better business. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday, usually without Angie, at more 8 than ish. Sometimes, I got a couple days off coming up.
I know. I might have to
hop on by yourself, or April might. You never know.
I know. We might.
And I will be here this Wednesday at more 8 than ish. But until then, and until a next level resale party, who knows? We're always partying. But until then, know that you, but most importantly, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday.
Bye, you guys.